Hey everyone, welcome back to the stream, cosplay stream. Sorry, just trying to sort things out. It's been a while. We are going to be working on cosplay today, and hello. Um, so picking up where we left off 2 weeks ago, working on these headpieces. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. Um, So yes, RTX London did that. If you saw me on the streams last week on Tuesday for Terror Tuesday and Wednesday and D&D Adventures on Wednesday, talked about that briefly. All caught up on all the last week's streams and on the past streams. So all the Terror Tuesdays, all the D&D Adventures are now caught up and should be released as of about half an hour ago. I was able to release the last D&D Adventure stream before the next one started. Otherwise, I've been really behind schedule. So check those out. Those are all up to date. Yeah, so D&D Adventures up to date. Terror Tuesdays are up to date. Check out, because we did 2 weeks ago was Overwatch Halloween event. Last week was Dead by Daylight. Both very fun events. Tomorrow's Terror Tuesday. We may be doing Overwatch again. It'll be probably J-Jo, Orm, myself, and either Theo or San. Unfortunately, Flex had some computer issues, and so will not be joining us tomorrow. Last I have been updated on. So we'll see. Hopefully, she can get that all sorted out. And with D&D Adventures, if you've been following, slight spoiler alert. If you've been following from the beginning, and you know what happens around episode 8 or 9, we finally discovered the reason for all that, and the reason for the things that have been going on recently. So not quite spoiler, but kind of a heads up. A lot of things come full circle, hence, and it's really awesome. I enjoyed it. I loved what the DM did. Dirk did an awesome job with that, tying everything all together and incorporating the main campaign with this little side campaign that we've been doing. So props to him, and please go check him out. Check out Terror Tuesdays. Remember, Terror Tuesdays is multi-streamed, so you can check out different perspectives there. Check out the D&D Adventures. We're on episode 15 or 16 now. Yeah, the earlier episodes are kind of long because our game sessions ran long. Now they're kind of getting a little bit shorter just because of real life. So now before they were over 2 hours, now they're under 2 hours. It's still a lot of time, I understand, but like I said, it's designed for audio format, so you don't have to be paying attention. So you can play it in the background, listening to them while you're doing something else. It's not as attention intensive. So check out the other streams, check out the other YouTube videos and whatnot. As I said, we're going to get back to doing this. We had a little bit of trouble getting the design on these guys. So now I've got some wires. And yeah, I got some wires here to try to replicate the design. And if you've noticed, yes, the layout for the cosplay streams on Mondays have been modified a little bit. I've switched the zoom in camera with my camera, so you get to actually see more of what I'm doing as opposed to just seeing my ugly mug. So with that, I'm going to, I have my camera, an image on my screen, so I'm going to try to replicate that first. Try to get that as close as I can. Actually, this wire is a little bit on the big side. No, I'm going to use that for... Okay, that is... Oh, I've got another pair of headphones. My other computer's on. I'm just like, what is that sound? I can fix that 1 second. Let me just switch computers here real quick. That is really odd that it's doing that. Alright, so just trying to get this sorted out real quick to see what's going on there. Huh. I have no idea what's going on, but fix that right around real quickly. Huh. Okay, I don't know, but yeah, it's weird like that. Goes to show you that I am multitasking multiple computers at the same time. Okay, sorry about that interruption. We'll get back to working on this. All right. All right. Good enough. So that is actually going to be roughly the outside of the yellow. So everything here will be, oops. So when you flip it over and you see show up. So that is... This circle is actually going to be the outside of the yellow. The outside... and then this out here will be blue. Just inside this wire circle will be the yellow, and then you've got the yin-yang there. So, now we're going to paint and hopefully get this worked out. Alright, let's see here. That is my blue. Gonna need the white. And that is not it. Actually, yes, I do need this. I need this. Okay, so brush, let's get the brush. That is actually a color I don't need. So that can actually go over there. Okay, so. Oh no. Did I use this and not? Oh dear. Yep. This brush needs to be fixed. Unfortunately, there was some residual paint was on this, and now it's all stiff. So that sucks. This one's okay. That one I need for that. Nope, wrong one. Let's see what chat's up to. Nothing in chat. Okay. So my VivBot's down right now. I don't know why. So if it's not giving me any notifications if you are in chat. But I do see people in there. So hello, people in my chat. Alright. So bottom one. Hello. Hello, my UK friends from RTX London. How are you today? I am simply working on some headphones. As you can see, the pictures that are cycling through. It is Bonsai. I'm doing his headphones. When you let paint sit for a while, it kind of settles. I gotta mix it back up. Yeah, the headphones, I can't find headphones that are like that in the picture, so I actually have to use these headphones. And then basically what I'm doing is taking this little globe, plastic clear globe, and I'll attach it on top and just kind of give you an idea. So just to give that spherical look, I'm going to attach it. And then, but what I'm going to do first, of course, is I'm going to paint the inside so it has a nice smooth look on the outside. Don't feel confident doing that actually.
Call that close enough.
Good enough. So, yeah, we're going to do that. So I've done the little dots in there. Now I'm going to do the, yeah, I'll do the edging. You kind of have to work a little bit backwards since you're doing it from that side. Yeah, painting can be tedious. I get that. This is not going to give me very straight lines. I get that. Um, but this small detail I'm not too concerned about. I just want to try to get the general look of it. And painting is very tedious. I get that, but this is gonna take looks like a couple of coats to do. But this doesn't need to be done until December, so got that going for me. Okay, and that's kind of like the first coat. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oh yeah, masking is a pain in the butt, especially with the curve of it. And I'm actually not doing an out exterior curve, but an interior the concave as opposed to convex. So it's a pain in the butt and whatnot. As for dipping option for the gray part, that would be feasible, but then I'd still have to deal with all the everything else. But as you can see, that's kind of the result you get with painting the interior as opposed to painting. So you can see if it will focus. So you have that look to it. So it's nice. It's a nice clean look. You don't have to sand it or anything. So that's just a base coat for now. Now I got to do this all over again with this one. And plus the fact with the dipping method, it would inadvertently get the outside, which is what I don't want. Um, I could, but I have to. I actually kind of have to work a certain way. Like I have to finish the emblem and the yellow circle. That was signed in the yellow circle, and the silver. I would have to do first before I could put on the blue. As I said, I'm also not too concerned about the the detail, like how straight these lines and edges are, because it's the headphones. It's a small detail. As long as it looks good away, as long as it looks good 5 feet away. No, ideas are fine, and um, it gets the brain flowing. You never know. It could spark another idea for something else. So it also makes me interact with my chat, which I sometimes don't do.
Okay, so I put this coat, I went a little bit thicker with this coat of paint. But again, you can actually see the results of that. How it gives it, just because of the way the plastic is, it gives it that glossy look. I just could do a side-by-side comparison. Obviously, I need to make this one. I have to go back and redo it because I made it really thin and narrow. So I'll go ahead and switch off. I did not know about that with RC cars. But yeah, it is a common trick. I've seen it used multiple times. This is just a very common use thing. The brand of paint I use is Folk Art. This is the blue I plan on using. This is the gray that I am using. The black and the white. But yeah, it's a brand called Folk Art. It's a brand I've used a lot. It's a brand I'm very happy with. It's about depending on what I get, it can be anywhere from $1 US dollars, about $1.50 to $2. So my guess is in pounds, it's going to be about a pound to a pound and a half. But it coats pretty well. It's not watery, which is nice. I've had a brand. I bought a generic brand one time, and it took several coats. And had I just gotten this brand, it would have taken me half the amount. But I was trying to save money, and it bit me in the ass. Okay, just by doing that, I'm going to try to smooth out these edges though.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, bottle of paint this big. Um, the most I've seen in terms of US dollars is maybe three. Um, so yeah, that's kind of surprising that your paint is way more expensive. Um, and I can actually get some of these for like half price because of coupons. But yeah, Vallejo and Citadel, uh, those brands aren't around here. It's usually folk art is one of the more higher qualities. I think there's like I want to say there's Craft, which is a generic brand. Apple, which is kind of mid. Um, those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. I just go straight for the folk art. Oh yeah, if it's wargaming, if it's yeah for figures like that, yeah, those are going to be seen for. Those are definitely going to be marked up a lot higher. Um, I just go to like a craft store, so people were expecting to use these for a little bit bigger projects instead of like fine tuning um, figurine painting. So but yeah, now let's do a side by side comparison. I can actually go a little bit thicker up here. Yeah, it's a little bit on too thick, but again, I don't care. Oh, okay, that's not bad. So I do have to wait, of course, paint for paint to dry. So, and I may work on these a little. I may or may not work on these. Actually, I don't know if I can work on these this weekend. Sorry, I'm doing that. I may work on these later, off stream. Probably not. We'll see. But yeah. So basically, make wireframe to replicate the image. And I'm just gonna let those dry. So, yeah, like I said, my cosplay streams are really short. They're maybe an hour at the most. I don't really spend that much time on it. They mainly exist to make sure I at least do something instead of just doing it all at once. It kind of makes sure I do some kind of work at least once a week to work on cosplay as opposed to trying to marathon it through and through. So I'm thinking this is going to be a good stopping point for now. I may work on these a little bit off stream once the paint dries. It takes about an hour to dry, and they've only been maybe drying for half an hour. So thank you for coming to the stream and kind of asking questions and shooting the breeze and whatnot. Like I said, the Terror Tuesday videos are uploaded and up to date. Tomorrow's Terror Tuesday, I believe we're doing Overwatch with the Halloween event. And the Wednesday streams, the D&D Adventures on Wednesdays, they are up to date as well as of today, about an hour ago. The latest one was uploaded. I do try to keep those up. I should now be back on track with all of that now that I'm back from RTX and did a marathon this weekend of editing. I also, if you want to see what more about the RTX London, I did post a vlog of it, so feel free to check that out on the YouTube channel. What else is there? And I think that's about it. I will be posting this cosplay stream later tonight onto the YouTube channel, so there'll be a plethora of YouTube videos to watch and catch up on. So there's that. Let's see. Next convention will be AUSA most definitely, because that's where I'm doing this costume for. And I don't know if I'm going to do NecoCon. That's kind of up in the air, and it's kind of a low-key chill con if I do go. So I probably won't even be cosplaying. I just want to basically be there to kind of just catch up with some friends. So until then, I will see you tomorrow for Terror Tuesday, Wednesday for D&D Adventures, and next week for more cosplay streaming. So thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys next time.